have as a guest Carlos Augusto Berrutti. He's from Uruguay. He's a sport industry expert. So please, Carlos, tell us about your professional career.
Okay. Well, first, good morning for all the SBN team. I think what you've done with CSBN is grateful, and we will have a great year instead of this pandemic problem. Well, I have more than 35 years in the commercial management for different multinational and national companies. I'm Bachelor of Marketing and with a specialization in sport marketing at CalU, California University of Pennsylvania. The last 5 years I worked for the sport marketing industry with a team here in Uruguay, Boston River. It's a small team, but it has a lot to do in sport because here in Uruguay we are far away from sport marketing, and also I advise some sport venues like Paranoid Fan in the States and some sport venues of clothing also.
Amazing. So, in your view, what are the main points that the Uruguay sports industry may have to learn or improve for the next months and years to become a stronger sports nation?
Here we will play from the heart, but not from the mind. So there's a lot to do in all the clubs. The clubs are they have old people that are not prepared. In all the teams that advise, there's any organization of the team. There's a president. There's a manager, but there's anymore. They have no organization. So when you enter talking about the marketing, they don't know what it is. They think there is only publicity and not more. They think there is to gain some partnership, and that's all. And that's a very big problem. I always talk with them about what I think there is a big triangle here in Uruguay. There's little people at the stadiums. We have every weekend we have 3,000, 5,000 people in every field, and that's it's too little. And all the teams that have very big debts from years and years, they think that the year will be great if they sell some player, but that don't always have to be, no. And the sponsorships, we have 14 teams in the A, and I think 10 of them, they have the same partnerships. So what you do is you break the same cake in little pieces. So the money that it comes from that partnership to the club is very small, and it was a problem, and it will be a big problem when the pandemic finished.
I see. So what you are saying that's happening in Uruguay, I'm sure happens most of this country doesn't have strong clubs and strong leagues, and have this new professional way of working in the sports industry. let's think about the root word, the amateur. Amateur is like from Emma, amor, love. So they are working with passion and love, not with the professional and like with a good team of work, professionals that can make sport as a good product to be sold for customers that want to have experience, that want to have passion. So the big difference between amateur and professional on this root word way, and not only in Uruguay, I'm sure in other countries as well. But I think this is the time that we're passing through. People have to realize that something that have to change. If not, they always should keep the same rhythm, the same cycle of let's have 2,000, 3,000 attendees to watch the game. Let's wait 2 or 3 years for the new president to take care of the club. So this is our old way of working, and I'm sure many clubs have to rethink their way of working properly and professionally.
Yes. I think that this crisis will come in that many teams that must make a fusion, and because the debts are too heavy for the teams, and we know that everything will be different. We will not go to the normal game of yesterday. We will have stadiums with less attendance, with obligatory distance between spectators. Yesterday they were talking that they will have 4 seats around every spectator. So a stadium for 40,000 will be 50,000. And for the TV, it will be different to view a field with so little people. You as a spectator don't want to see that. So they will have to make different way to transmit the game, different ways to gain people to broadcast the matches. The sport will change dramatically here in Uruguay and in the world. I think the clubs will have to take much more care of their finances. We have now that I like true companies, not clubs. They have to be like companies. They have to continue existing, so they have to manage marketing, finance, all that you have in a company, but now in a club. Is the amateur will be out of the way.
Perfect. All right. Today we have talked to Carlos Augusto Berrutti. He's from Uruguay, a sports industry expert. I do appreciate your time, Carlos. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Luis.
Thank you. Take care.